Many people learn tattoo skills from me. Firstly, you must know whether you are ready or not. You may ask me what they should prepare. I will tell you later. Some people think they just need to prepare money. That's not true. So what do you need to prepare? Make sure you can do it for a long time. Tattooing is a kind of body art, but it's different from other art, such as painting, printmaking. Remember that you are learning a skill. No matter what skill you try to learn, the most important thing is persistence. Only after plenty of practice, you will apply the skill well. Anyway, practice makes perfect. When you use the skill perfectly, you can make good work. So persistence is really important. Secondly, you must have a peaceful mind, because when you are making a tattoo, you need to control the needle length very carefully. The details of each tattoo must be dealt with perfectly, such as deep and shallow, dark and light, and the way how your needle goes into the skin. You have to handle this very preciously, so you must be calmed down and must be so. That's the same thing. Many people think it takes only a few days, even a short time to learn a skill. Opinions like this are wrong. You need a long-term persistence and calm down. When your heart is quiet, then you can learn a tattoo skill. There are a lot of details that you can dig into, so your heart has to cool down. Thirdly, you must have patience. I said many people are impatient when they are learning a tattoo skill. Maybe you need to practice one action for a long time. You are going to restless even throw away the machine. You wouldn't like to do it after lots of practice. It's hard to learn a skill. Tattooing is a practical skill. If you want to master the tattoo skill, you have to struggle for a long time. You should be patient and your heart needs to stay calm down. Just like a metaphor, I often told my students, you are going to learn a Kung Fu from a famous master. And then the master gave you this method. After that, will you defeat everyone? Answer is no. If you are not good at every action, or not good at other methods, then you leave your master. To be honest, I'm afraid you will be beaten by someone else easily. Any skills, as long as you are good at, you are going to be mastered in this field. If you are not skilled, it's just waste time to learn the methods, since you don't know how to use it. This is the things that you need to prepare. The second one is that what your purpose is. Someone may say, oh, it's weird, isn't my purpose is learning a tattoo? It's not true. Many people learn tattoo with kind of reasons. They are different. Someone said that he just wants to add a tattoo project for his shop, because if he adds one project, he will get more guests. Someone said that he can earn much more money. It's very profitable. If one tattoo costs 100, then he can benefit 90 or 80 from it. He thinks his is a good business, so his purpose is to make money. For someone, tattoo is funny and fashionable. He feels like he is an artist if he knows how to tattoo. He thinks he's unique, so he wants to learn tattoo. Someone regards tattooing as a hobby. They think it's really funny to make a tattoo. Now they have time to learn. What about other people? It's a goal of their lifetime. They want to get it through for a lifetime. For example, you can tattoo according to the outline as long as you know the method of tattooing. Of course not. When it comes to tattooing, it can be very simple and it can also be very complex. You can operate a tattoo machine after only a couple of days of learning, but you cannot operate it well. You just know it how to make it work. The reason why I said it's complex to learn is that you can never stop learning it, even if you take it as a career for your whole life. We will talk about it later. So I ask you what your purpose is, because the purpose is different. The way one learns and how hard one needs to work is different. That's to say, the persistence, the carefulness, and the patience it requires is different. Nowadays, few people are able to calm down. Most people who want to be successful in a short time, a couple of days later, they stop learning. So there are a lot of training companies or training schools. The teaching can only be done in the fastest way, a stupid way. The teacher teaches you how to transfer a pattern and how to hold the machine. That's all. Then you graduated, you pay for it, then you can tattoo other people. It's harmful to others. The teach hurts the learner hurts his guts. Therefore, a large number of such failed tattoos appeared on the market. So when you are learning a tattoo, you have to understand that what your purpose is. When I'm doing training and teaching my students, I will adjust the course according to his purpose. If he wants to learn quickly, I will use quick teaching methods. If he wants to learn professionally, I will use professional teaching methods. We can't teach them in the same way. No, it's a business society, economic society. I can't teach all the learners in the same way. I cannot force them to do as I say either. And it's wrong that I teach them in a complicated method. The business behavior is that I will arrange the courses according to his purpose and his demands. We can only do that. Generally, I will ask them whether they are ready when people learn to tattoo from me. What is your purpose? By the way, I'm going to tell you my opinion on the tattoos. That's to say, don't regard it as a high-end art. I'm a tattoo artist, so I'm a grandmaster. So I'm a noble and I'm an artist. Accomplishment is very high. That's not true. Firstly, you need to regard it as a skill. It's just a skill. What's the most important thing to learn a skill? The most important quality is artist spirit. Every artist must have a spirit. You have to be careful, thoroughgoing, and patient. Be very subtle and fine. You look at all the people who are doing the same craft work. For example, painting a picture of the tanga on a small paper, drawing inside a bottle, carving on a rice, and they even do the various date carving. All these crafts need your heart to stay calm down. If anything goes wrong, the whole work could be destroyed. If you have that spirit, you will be able to calm down when you learn a tattoo. Then you will focus on tattooing on study skill. So remember that we are learning a skill. And as you know, each skill has its own unique ways for us to learn. Unique methods of learning. We are not drawing on a paper with a pencil. Actually, our pen is a tattoo machine. It's the tattoo machine. We use tattoo machines as a pen. If you want to use it fluently like a pen, you will spend a long time. It takes you even half a year or longer time to control a machine perfectly. At the time, you can use it fluently like a pen, which need you to do enough practice. It goes the same way for any skill. You have to learn to use the tool first. We are not just holding the machine. We also need to consider the speed and the voltage when we are making different tattoo patterns on a different body parts. You need different angles, different speed, different depths, and different colors. There are different ways to control it. This takes a long time to practice. I will teach you these techniques. So our tattoo machine is a make-now pen. That's the first thing. The second one is the object we are working on. For painting, your object is a piece of paper. You can paint anything on it. Feel dissatisfied with the outline, you can erase it. Dissatisfied with the color, you can cover it in a different color. Still dissatisfied, you can recover, bloom, erase, and remodify. But the skin is different from a paper. The skin has a structure on the epidermis. Each layer has a structure. It's very thin, around 1.2 millimeters. Tattoo on such a thin, what am I gonna teach? I will teach you 20 to 40 methods to control it. Because The needle can go into 40 different depths. The needle penetrates into the skin at a different depth, which will cause the different effects and a couple of other results. So you need to practice to control the needle. I just said that we are learning a skill, and the first thing you have to do is to take a control of the machine. Your needle skills, tattoo techniques, and tattoo styles. And then you can manipulate it on a different body parts. It takes a long time to train. You cannot just hold the machine and do what you want. That will cause a lot of problems. Some students asked, Mr. Shi, what are needle method techniques and tattoo styles? Many students only know these names sounds like definition. In fact, these names are defined by me according to my years of experience. What's the needle method? The needle method can also be called needle skill. We use different needles such as round needles, liner needles, magnum needles, and shader needles. We'll talk about that in detail later. Needles also have any categories, like a pencil have several types. Pencils have different graphite grading scale, HB to H, 4H to B, 4B. They can also be divided into graphite pencils, carbon pencils, colored pencils, and so on. The thickness and hardness of each pencil are different, and the marks left on the paper are different too. So when we use different needles for different patterns, we need different operational skills. This needle method. As for the shader needles, sprit needles, fluent needles, continuous needles method, circle stitch method, these skills are called needle method. I will teach you these methods in other videos. What's the tattoo technique? That means the way how our hands hold the machine when we are tattooing different patterns on a different body parts. For example, some pictures require us to use some regular ways on a different part, such as the wrist, finger, elbow, shoulder, back, and other body parts. We need to use a different methods. The skills that we have to pay attention to when we are tattooing are called tattoo technique. What is tattoo style? The style is the way the pattern is represented. A lot of tattoo patterns need us to use the painting skills. For example, we need to use a heavy color here or light color there, improving the light and dark the color, including a variety of different graphics matching and so on. These are called tattoo styles. For example, we write down a letter A or draw a circle. Take a circle as an example. We make a circle with a line. Is this a graph that you can call a circle? It's called a style. The line can be bold or not, virtual and real, overlap, pause, and transfer. We can draw different styles of a circle. So we may use several styles when we draw a circle. They can be background in the circle, and you can make a colorful background. You can use different style. This is a colored style. You can also do a grid or make a pattern, convexity, cracks in it. You can even draw different kinds of human shape and landscape in it. You can also make it manipulate. You can draw various things on it. There are a lot of ways to do it. These are all colored styles. It's just a circle. Maybe you will do it 100, 200 or 300 different circles. The longer you study, the more style you will know about that. The more you use it, the more style you will create. As a result, you should make a better looking tattoo. This is a colored style. Some of the students wonder whether they needed to learn a painting or not. Just keep in mind, tattooing is a transfer a picture or drawing to a person's body part and represent it with a tattoo machine. What you need to learn, you should learn something useful. When we are having classes, I will teach you some painting skills, but not now. At the beginning of your study, I will tell you not to paint, but you have to know something about painting. What's knowing painting? It means when we teach you to do patterns, you need to know courses about painting at least. When you are designing a tattoo pattern, you need to know which painting courses this pattern belongs to. What ways or skills should we use to present this pattern with a tattoo machine? How to represent your tattoo pattern? How do you take advantage of these different styles and combine them? And then you show it on a human skin. How to understand the principle of color structure. How do you understand the change between light color and dark color? How to appreciate the art style and its meanings. I will teach you this. You just need a basic painting knowledge at the beginning. When your tattoo skills are at a very high level, you need to have your own creative ideas in the future. You can learn more about painting arts to create your own style. Well, we'll talk about that later. For learning a tattooing, it doesn't matter if you have painting skills or not, you can learn it. And some students may ask me another question. How long should they learn before they can make a tattoo by themselves? Actually, there are no standard answers. As I said just now, what's your purpose? If you just want to make a very simple tattoo, I'll tell you that you can make it in one day. If you want to make a very detailed and beautiful tattoo, and it happens to be a very complicated pattern, it could take you several years. Maybe it takes your entire life. Okay, let's stop talking stuff that may happen in the future. We are now talking about teaching plans. My teaching program includes all tattoo skills and lasts about 1 month. All skills or methods will be included. So I'll teach you each skills you need. Then you can practice at home. Then understand and use the skills according to what I tell you. If you have questions, you can ask me directly. For example, if you want to understand the principles of color, I'll tell you the primary colors. And then related statements, the principles of color matching, and so on. The psychology of colors, I will talk about the principles of colors and the vision. I'll even talk it all day, but I will mention a lot of the colors contents. I'll tell you how you can gain more tattoo knowledge, such as what books you can buy, how to read, how to appreciate. I'll teach like that. So a month later, you still have a lot of things to learn. Of course, I will explain these skills in details to you at this video. So we are going to take lots of videos, not only one. It could be an infinite set. Infinite set, firstly, we're gonna finish basic stuff at the beginning. Then we are going to focus on a tattoo style in the later period. It's a method to make different style of tattoos. And then we have to talk about the culture. After that, we will also talk about the combination of painting skills and tattoos and some other stuff. We are gonna talk about all these. So you guys have to insist on watching my videos. We will share a lot of wonderful stuffs in later videos. I just tell you guys my plan in brief. Make a conclusion. The first question, are you ready? Question 2, why do you want to learn tattoo? What's your attitude to learning to tattoo? What do you need to prepare? Since we are learning a skill, what kind of spirit should you have? What's my system training method when I'm teaching? That's all we're talking about today.